Why does your team let you shoot over and over until you're down 150 at halftime?
After nearly a decade of mockery, Julian Newman, the most hated basketball player on the internet, is finally playing Division I college basketball, yet he's struggling to score even a single point per game, exposing a nightmare comeback. Today, we're dissecting the utterly dismal college career of Julian Newman. We'll unravel how his viral high school gimmick devolved into a public spectacle of inefficiency, exposing his fundamental flaws, baffling decision-making, and the sobering reality that hype rarely translates to collegiate success. When a young athlete's career is built more on social media virality than fundamental skill, what responsibilities do coaches and mentors have to guide them towards realistic expectations? Is the pursuit of online fame truly worth sacrificing genuine athletic development? Share your thoughts below. For almost a decade, Julian Newman has been a lightning rod for internet mockery, and unfortunately for him, the nightmare of his online persona colliding with his athletic reality shows no signs of ending. He is now playing college basketball at the Division I level.
You know what I'm saying? So I need
So
to
you
work
think
my
you're
way.
better than your teammates?
Oh no, I think I'm better than everybody in the world.
Or more accurately, at Bethesda, an NCCAA school, not affiliated with the NCAA, and where the competition is far from elite. The story of Julian Newman began with an incredible hook. As an elementary school student, he was playing on his high school varsity team. However, as more details emerged, the narrative quickly revealed itself to be a calculated gimmick. Playing for a high school team where his father served as the coach raised immediate questions. Was there truly no better player in the entire school system than an 8-year-old? The entire Julian Newman phenomenon was, effectively, a highly suspect maneuver. He enjoyed complete freedom on the court, despite playing against undeniably subpar competition, and he took full advantage of it. The world quickly noticed that this wasn't just a talented young kid. His on-court behavior suggested he was, frankly, a bit of a jerk. From trash-talking opponents to initiating fights and even bouncing basketballs off other kids' heads, Newman was far less likable than the initial hype suggested. Videos of Newman facing genuine competition and receiving payback for his antics began to go viral, showing a public eager to see him humbled. He demonstrated no discernible sportsmanship or team play, often appearing to pick on younger players. As one observer put it, the situation begged for someone to remind him, "This is a sport, not a street fight." Julian Newman, having grown up under the relentless glare of the spotlight, transitioned from a confident young kid to a widely perceived cocky figure. Despite dedicating years to rigorous practice, his actual basketball game seemed to hit a significant plateau. There are only so many flashy dribble moves one can spam before reaching a dead end, and a player can only launch so many ill-advised shots before audiences grow tired. The gig was up by his high school years. While Newman's scoring average of over 30 points per game appeared impressive on paper, the truth behind those numbers was easily discernible. Playing for a small, private school coached by his father, Newman enjoyed complete unchecked freedom on the court. He was at liberty to take as many ill-advised shots as he wanted, accumulating what many considered empty stats against consistently inferior competition. His playing style, though entertaining for viral highlight reels, was fundamentally inefficient and notoriously turnover-prone, clearly built for Instagram, not real competition. Despite possessing a certain level of skill that surpassed many of his peers, 3 major, undeniable flaws ultimately negated any realistic chance of him fulfilling his NBA dream. His diminutive 5 feet 6 inches frame, his perpetually abrasive attitude, and a glaring lack of basketball IQ. As the basketball community began to fully grasp Julian Newman's significant flaws, he quickly transformed from a viral sensation into one of the most ridiculed players in high school basketball. Professional scouts showed no interest in a 5 foot 6 inch guard who, despite his online popularity, consistently failed to adapt his game to real competitive play. Major college basketball programs, recognizing his limitations, passed on him, leaving the Newman family scrambling for their next move. With no realistic NBA future in sight, they pivoted, attempting to capitalize solely on Julian's existing internet fame. This is where Jamie Newman, Julian's father, stepped in, meticulously masterminding a media machine. The family launched a clothing brand and their own reality show, a project that was widely seen as a cringeworthy attempt to emulate the success of Ball and the Family. However, unlike the Ball family, who possessed genuine basketball talent to back up their antics, the Newmans decidedly did not. The show gained notoriety for its loud, over-the-top moments, with Jamie desperately clinging to any shred of relevance. Julian's on-court behavior, marked by bickering with teammates and playing recklessly, only reinforced the public's increasingly negative perception of him. Both the clothing line and the reality reality show were largely viewed as thinly veiled cash grabs featuring overpriced, low-quality merchandise that failed to resonate with fans. What could have been a redemption arc for Julian instead became a sad spectacle, a once promising kid reduced to a caricature of his former self. Witnessing the Newmans' frantic efforts to remain relevant was akin to watching a slow-motion train wreck. The genuine love for basketball that once propelled Julian seemed utterly lost amidst the manufactured noise and drama of online fame. After graduating high school in 2020, Julian Newman largely embraced the influencer lifestyle, appearing in various random games across the internet, leading many to believe that was the extent of his basketball career. However, to the shock of many, 4 years later, a then 23-year-old Julian Newman re-emerged as a freshman playing college basketball. His commitment was notably quiet, with little public fanfare. Those who did become aware were uncertain what to make of Newman playing on an actual collegiate team for the first time in his life. Despite the skepticism, Newman himself exuded confidence prior to his debut, proclaiming his intention to drop 40 points that night. Spoiler alert, Julian Newman did not drop 40 points that night. In fact, in a mere 6 minutes played, Newman managed to chuck up 3 bricks, scoring a grand total of 0 points. His college career immediately began on a dismal note. The online comments on his own game day vlog quickly reflected the harsh reality. "Put the meat in the tacos, bro. Your basketball career is over." Many advised him to do something else aside from Paul, emphasizing his height, "You're like 5 feet 5 inches with shoes on," and urging him to give it up as a career and just play for fun.
Teach us on.
This question is for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you know that even if you were taller, you wouldn't be in the NBA?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. My journey's still coming. I'm fun to be there for sure.
Oh, you think you're going to get taller?
No. The league, NBA.
What's the plan with that?
The plan with that is, to keep grinding.
Do you think you're close to achieving that, or do you think you're a little far off? Or?
So, I think skillfully, I'm,
the best player in the world. We already established you're a little crazy.
Yeah, I think.
What are you? 5'3"?
I'm 5'6".
The reality of his performance was undeniable. In his first game against Cal State Bakersfield, Newman played 15 minutes, went 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 3 from three-point range, and finished with a mere 3 points, all from free throws. He added 1 assist but registered no rebounds, no steals, and no blocks. His team suffered a staggering 69-point loss with a final score of 122-53. This performance swiftly disproved any notion that Newman had significantly improved his game during his years away from the spotlight. Julian Newman's college performances continued to solidify the grim reality of his basketball skills. His second game, against Southern Utah, saw him play another 15 minutes and score 6 points, but his shooting remained highly inefficient at just 3 for 12 from the field and 0 for 6 from three-point range, even missing all 3 of his free throws. The result was yet another blowout loss. It became painfully clear that he was relegated to garbage time minutes, consistently spamming dribble moves and throwing up Hail Marys. His style of play became a holy grail of lowlights. His third game, against Utah Tech, yielded an even worse performance. He played just 6 minutes, went 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 3 from three-point range, and 0 for 2 from the free throw line, finishing with 0 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal in a 31-point loss. To summarize his college debut, his team lost every game he played in by an average of 53 points. Individually, Julian shot a dismal 12% from the field, went 0 for 17 from three-point range, and a poor 3 for 9 from the free throw line. He averaged just 3 points, 2 rebounds, and less than 1 assist per game. For anyone who once found Newman's high school career unimpressive, his college debut confirmed those suspicions. He simply cannot play at the collegiate level. If this deep dive into Julian Newman's unexpected college career has left you utterly fascinated, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We're dedicated to dissecting the wildest stories and most challenging realities in sports and online culture, ensuring you're always informed. Your support helps us continue these honest, often critical explorations. At this point, it's undeniably clear that Julian Newman's college basketball career has started off poorly. His team is struggling, and individually, despite what appears to be a lifetime of practice. He seems to have focused on all the wrong aspects of the game, displaying a basketball IQ akin to a bag of rocks. The enduring question of what he's been doing all these years off the court is starkly answered by his current performance. The Newman Clown Show appears to be nearing its end. This situation, while problematic for his university, also highlights a broader issue within college basketball today. Players like Newman often gain opportunities primarily due to their social media fame and the accompanying hype. Julian's name has been built over years through mixtape drama and social media highlights. While this can effectively attract attention, it often doesn't always translate to success on the courts. His virality stemmed from playing, frankly, dog-shut basketball, and he continues to broadcast moments of uncontrolled temper and fighting teammates. teammates, all while chucking up absolute BS shots. This style of play reflects poorly on the American youth basketball system as a whole. As for his legacy, while other small guards gained high school fame for exciting play, Julian's trajectory is unique. He will likely serve as a symbol of how hype and genuine talent do not always go hand in hand in modern basketball, becoming a poster boy for the negative alterations social media has wrought upon the game.